Massacre at Virginia Tech.
Deadliest campus shooting in U.S. history. At this afternoon hour, at least 30 people believed to be killed on the campus of Virginia Tech University. That's in Blacksburg, Virginia. And we are deploying a team of correspondents and anchors for this story. Katie.
Virginia Tech shooting, known to be the deadliest school rampage in U.S. history, wounded 17 people in two separate attacks. 32 people were killed in Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State University campus in Blacksburg, Virginia. Suspect Seong-Hui Cho, 23 years old, was born in Korea and came to U.S. when he was 8, became a permanent U.S. resident in 1992, and a senior student at Virginia Tech. Early life. Childhood. Cho was known as a shy child who liked basketball and math. He was bullied by other children when he was younger. In high school, he was described as a sullen and aloof. He stood out as a silent loner. In college, his professor and schoolmate described him as bully, presents odd behavior in dark writings, and also accused twice of stalking.
Scrambling, some students have been reported to have jumped out of windows just to save themselves, injuring themselves, but at least escaping the gunfire.
And today, the university's president, who obviously is very upset, has some hard questions that he has to answer. For example, why wasn't the campus locked down after that first shooting in the dorm left 2 people dead? And why did the university wait so long to notify the students about the shootings, and then only by email?
Could the school have prevented the situation? Prior to the event, the school had prior knowledge of Cho's mental health history. Cho was scheduled an appointment at campus counseling. However, there's no follow-up appointment occurred, and there's no record of counseling session. During the event, there was 2 separate attacks, 2.5 hours in between. First attack, 7:15 a.m. 2 people were killed. After the initial shooting, the school went to lockdown. However, school officials later on lifted the lockdown and sent an email to be cautious rather than warning the staff and students about the initial attack. Second attack, 2.5 hours later. Cho chained the front doors from the inside so victims couldn't escape and so police couldn't come in. There was a 2.5 hour span after the initial attack. Cho went back to his room to reload his gun and sent a package containing his pictures posing with guns and his confession. What were authorities and school officials were doing within the 2-hour period that could have prevented more casualties? Here's a picture of Virginia Tech students light candles for a vigil on the campus a day after the shooting. Shortcomings. The school failed to take sufficient action after initial attack. There was a 2.5 hour windows of opportunity to warn students and avoid more casualties. Lifting the lockdown when school didn't have the suspect in custody. School was not prepared how to handle situations such as the shooting. Failed to notice displayed behaviors by a mentally unstable student. School officials should not take mentally unstable students lightly. After the Virginia Tech shooting, the massacre brought increased awareness of campus safety all over the nation. People are encouraged to communicate if there's potential danger. Campus community can be notified through Alert PG, opt-in text and email, TV, and computer screens broadcasting messages. Staff, faculty, and students can communicate to university officials using phones installed in every classroom. This raised awareness all over the nation to practice safety and what to do when such events happen.